Hello again, YouTube viewers. I was in Tampa today, and I happened to be in the area of English Gardens, and a few blocks away, there was a Craigslist ad for just one Casablanca. And I got there, and they actually had two of them, and I ended up paying for both of them, and because I figured I'm sure I could find people who would want to buy them. Either way, so both of these came out of a really nice, old-looking house. I mean, the house was very, very antique looking. We're gonna first look at, let me get a better mount. So this is a Casablanca Zephyr. Not sure if you can read the numbers on there. So that's the Casablanca Zephyr. That's the one that I got extra. This is the one they originally posted. And I believe this one is a Casablanca Victorian. They do have a little bit of a kind of like ceiling stuff on it. They were obviously renovating the place, and apparently they didn't take them down, or they were using the fans while they were doing it. So there is that, but it comes off really easily, so it's no big deal. I have both of them set up on controls. This one works perfect. That one doesn't really have a low speed, so I think that the variable control in it might be failing. It also needs had some slight bearing noise, sounded like they were a little dry. So I gave it some WD-40, and then I gave it some zoom spout. Either way, let's go ahead and get the lights on. Too dark. There we go. So there's that one. These just have the 4D light bulbs in them. This one I've got a. There you go. Right now I'm kind of limited by my cord. I'm charging my phone actually while I'm on video. So I'm gonna go over here, turn the regular lights off, and see. Will I make it? Yeah, make it. That's a shot right there. Give me a second to take a photo of that. Alright. So either way, we're going to start off with this Casablanca Victorian on low speed, on downdraft. And then we're going to go over here and turn this one on to, well, it's low speed. So Casablanca Victorian, Casablanca Zephyr. Its low speed is more or less like a medium high. So either you could probably convert the pull chain, or you can place the control. I don't know which would be easier. If no one buys this one off me right away, I might play with it, see if I can get this one on a pull chain. Only problem is that the pull chain obviously has the light also, so I'd have to probably make a pull chain for the light and pull chain for the fan like the Victorian is. Either way, we're going to leave that one as it is and make a mess of it for right now. That's the Victorian's low speed, very classy. And now we're going to go ahead and go to medium. I already have a seller for this fan, buyer for this fan. So this one's already been sold. This one, pretty well balanced. It has a little bit of a wobble on high. I'm sure it can be easily taken care of. Yeah, it's medium. That one's still going faster. I guess we'll turn that one to a medium via the control on it. Where is the tape? There we go. So there's, well, medium with the control. Not much of a difference. It is going a little bit faster. So now we're going to go back over here to the Victorian, and we're going to go ahead and kick it up to high. Very good amount of air. These are actually the first two Casablancas I've ever picked up or used or tested, so they seem like they're pretty good quality, and I definitely like the look of them. But if I was going to get a Casablanca, I'd probably look for what I love as a combination, which is usually a black and silver, black and chrome. But I will definitely say I like the Victorian, especially with the ornate bottom plate. So that's this one on high. Let's go over here and get the Zephyr on high. It's a good amount of air moving into this one. So to do this one having a possibly bad switch, I think I will allow this one to be sold for $80. So if anyone is interested in it, first come, first serve. $80 for the Casablanca Zephyr. It's a light kit, light shades. This one all I did was clean up the blades because they were dusty. The owner already cleaned those blades up, so it was nice. But this one, since I basically was there to help them take it down, was not cleaned up that well, so I cleaned it a little bit. Nothing major. Alright, so we're going to do a spin down, so we need to turn. Alright, so that's spinning down. And then turn this one off. We're going to go back here today because these are looking pretty good from back here. This might be my new vantage point, I think, right here in this corner. I could barely get both these fans in. Lower that just a bit. A little more comfortable in my hands. The Victorian has so far been replaced with a newer Hunter original at their house. It had apparently a bit of a wobble to one of the blades, so I gave them some advice about a weight. Finding out which blade it is, checking the weights on the blades with like a scale, like measuring grams, and then going from there. So they're going to probably balance that. The house these came out of was, once again, very, very awesome. It was all kinds of antique light fixtures, all kinds of had beamed ceilings throughout the entire house. It was a very, very awesome antique looking house. And I'm surprised these fans are as good as they are, because apparently the house sat with no one in it for about 8 years. So, sure enough, the new owners that are there now, they like these fans, but they wanted to get the Hunter originals because they're more familiar with them and they like them better. So I'm glad I could pick these up. Obviously the bearings are good in both of them. They have a fairly good spin down. I have all the mounting hardware for both these fans as well. The Zephyr just stopped. Let's just go ahead and focus in on the Victorian. By the way, there's the two Daytons I took down, being the 56 down and 56 reversible. This one definitely has class. If you wonder why the lights flicker, it's because that circuit, I think, is connected to the AC unit or something. It's connected to something, it's nothing major. So, either way, thanks for watching.